The house is haunted. Okay, it's haunted. This is really freaking weird. I'm weirded out right now. I'm weirded out. Brother, this is only the inside. I'll show you the outside tomorrow when there's light. But when you walk in, this is what you see. Couch here, TV here. No Wi-Fi, no problem. I don't need it. I have hotspot on my phone. Coffee table. There's a bathroom right here, which I'm not gonna use, maybe for guests. This door leads, there's a dryer out here or a washing machine. I think it does both, not sure. And there's another door here that goes into the kitchen. The fridge is like outside. It's covered up top on the roof though. This is the room where I'm probably gonna be staying. It's got its own bathroom. And there's another room here. This room is actually empty. I went ahead and turned off all the lights and stuff already, but this room's empty. Not gonna be used. This room, I kind of like this room a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna move into this room or not, but kind of like it. There's no bathroom in here, but it's, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, man, look at all this. What a deal. Guys, this is amazing, man. So I'm walking here in Chiang Rai, and I met some buddies. They said they're a fan club. That's crazy. Yo, guys, this is Pidin, Chin, and Win. Nice. They work at this automotive shop here. Good. Oh, kapunaka. It's at that point now, guys. It's at that point where the local people notice me, man, and it's such a good feeling. I feel so blessed that the Thai people have so much love for me. By the way, I'm out here walking. I've been walking for about an hour. I got Gracie with me. Maud is doing something, so I'm just taking care of Gracie for a little bit while she's getting that handled. And I love dogs. You guys know that I train dogs. I was a dog trainer, and I had a Doberman as well in USA, and a Dogo Argentino. Dogs are amazing, special part of life, guys. I'm gonna show you guys where I'm staying at, actually. I have a house here now that I'm renting. There's actually a funny story behind the house that I'm gonna share with you guys because things are getting kind of creepy and they've been getting weird since I've been here. So, okay guys, so I got a super good deal on a house here. Basically I'm renting it out. It was like a last minute thing. I needed a place to stay. And I had a friend, I asked her if she knew anybody, and she did. This is actually her dog. I got the hookup, super dope. I got an incredible deal. The house is haunted, okay? It's haunted. There's no other way to put it. I don't get into these superstition things a lot, like I really don't. I did have some weird paranormal experiences in my life, but this was long ago, very long ago. So to me, it's just weird. If you guys can see my face, like I'm pretty much sleep deprived. I haven't had the proper sleep, proper rest because of the stuff that's been going on in the crib, basically. Okay guys, this is the last straw. I'm getting out of here. The fan just fell out of nowhere. I'm literally shaking my ass off right now, dude. The fan fell out of nowhere. I was in bed laying down. Oh my God. Gracie went to the window. I don't know why she keeps looking at that window. Oh my God, this is weird. This is really freaking weird. This is really freaking weird. I'm weirded out right now. I'm weirded out. Even Gracie's scared. Look at her. She hasn't left the couch. She's awfully quiet. She has not left the couch. This is really weird. The fan fell out of nowhere, dude. I let out the loudest scream. I'm not even gonna lie. The neighbors heard me. The neighbors had to hear me. The fan was on, fell. Bah! Everything went everywhere. Nah, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy as hell. Guys, I'm not staying here tonight. I'm not staying here. I'm not staying here. I'm not staying here. I'm not staying here. Whatever it is, whatever's been bothering me, obviously doesn't want me here. And I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Maud is coming. Gracie, come. Gracie. Gracie doesn't even want to get off the couch. Gracie, come. Come on, mamas. Look at her. Come on. Come on. Look at her. Come on, mamas. Look at her. She's scared. She's been looking at the window, staring at that window. She's been staring at that freaking window right there. Hey, mamas. I don't know what's going on. Guys, I've never had anything happen to me at this degree, at a level like this. And look at her. She keeps looking over there. So earlier, I was on the bed sleeping, and it's always right before I fall asleep, something happens. She startled me. She jumped off the bed barking, ran up to the window, barking, jumped on 2 feet, looking out the window, like something's there. The second day that I woke up, that curtain was open. I close every curtain before I go to bed. Every curtain in the house, I lock every door. That curtain was freaking open. I'm at a point now where I don't even want to turn the camera off, because everything keeps happening as soon as I turn the camera off. It's like it's playing with me. And this isn't cool. Yeah, I know, Gracie. What is it? Something there? Something there, mama? I know it's weird, huh? It's really creepy. Guys, the fan fell out of nowhere, just bam, clashed. Biggest scare. Oh my goodness. And I'm just at a point where too many things have been happening. I just can't. I'm finally in my new house. I'm in a whole different place now, guys. I'm in another town in Chiang Rai. If you guys saw the vlog where I came back from Philippines, you guys saw already the new crib and stuff like that. This was crazy. Oh my gosh. Like I said, it was kind of like a last minute thing. My friend Maud helped me find the house. She has a friend that owns a couple houses. They own a dog rescue. The houses that they own, actually, the people that stay there, the rent goes straight to the dog rescue, which is awesome. That's a win-win. I love animals. You guys know that. Look, we got some barking at me right now. Every day. The first night that I got to the house, I know you guys saw the video. It was like 10:30 something when I was recording a video to send it to my brother. I had already gotten there a little bit earlier, but I was kind of like settling down and just on the phone. When I went to bed, I heard like something like almost crying. And I was like, is that an animal? Like, you know, is it a cat? Is it a dog? It rains a lot in Chiang Rai, guys. So it was raining. It was just creepy. It was mad creepy because when I heard it, it was like at 12 something. It was just like an odd time. 12:20 when I'm finally in bed. You know, I was on the phone for a while, so I didn't go to sleep immediately. You know, the noise just like, it just wouldn't stop. I would hear it faintly, and it sounded like something was crying, like something was like laughing, like I couldn't really tell. So when I went to bed, I was tossing and turning like during the middle of the night, and I just felt something over me. Like I felt almost like a pressure, like just like something was there. It was weird. After that feeling, I just like felt like a whoosh, kind of like something like above me, and I just woke up. 3 seconds later after I woke up, I had set down my backpack the night before on the little table in front of my bed. 3 seconds after I woke up, I heard a clang noise, like a loud ass clang. Bro, that scared the hell out of me. I hopped out of the bed, I turned on the light, I thought somebody was outside. But as soon as I turned the light on and I looked, my backpack that was chilling all night, like, you know, I'm not a careless dude. I don't leave things hanging, I don't throw things around, I don't leave things like, I really made sure my backpack was straight. Like I put it on the table, it shouldn't have fell. It shouldn't have fell. And when I looked, it was like 2 feet in front of where I had set it on the table on the ground. And that's what made that clang noise. And I'm like, whoa, it just creeped me out because like it didn't just fall sideways. It like slammed on the ground. It was loud. What could that have been? You know what I'm saying? Like this is the first night, so I hadn't really put 2 and 2 together. At this point, I was just kind of creeped out, but I didn't really think that it was something. I try not to think about this kind of stuff, guys. I don't go into this. You know, if you look for this kind of stuff, you will find it. But I'm not a person that looks for this type of energy, you know, spirits and stuff like that. I'm just not that guy. It freaked me out. When I looked at the clock, it was like 5 in the morning. It's still dark outside. It's pitch black, but it was like 5 a.m. And I just started thinking, why did it happen after I felt weird? And after, it's like something woke me up almost. And then the clang happened like 3 seconds later. Sawadee krab. Hello. ผมพูดภาษาไทยได้นิดหน่อยครับ สวัสดีครับทุกคน สวัสดีครับ What's up, man? Yeah, I'm just in the neighborhood, guys, so. What's up, buddy? Look at this little buddy. Look at this little buddy right here. Look at that little buddy. There's a lot of dogs here in Thailand, man. I love that. Even like the stray dogs. Oh, shit. Oh. Boy, you ain't. I was more scared of the small one. The small one was a gangster. He came in with like no hesitation. Back to the story. Now it's day 2. Day 2, I'm at the crib. I'm not thinking about it. I just always felt this like pressure. This weird like feeling. You know, like when I go somewhere, I can feel the energy. In that house, I could feel like there was something that just wasn't right. It just wasn't right. But it wasn't enough to scare me away. You know, I just like I observed it and just kind of like left it alone. So now it's day 2. It's time to go to bed. I'm in bed around that same time again, around like 12 something. You know, I go to sleep kind of late sometimes. It's like 12 and I hear this noise again. And I'm like, bruh, what? Like, now I'm creeped out. You know, I'm creeped out with the stuff that happened yesterday. I'm hearing the noise. The rain kind of faded away and then I heard roosters. And I'm like, why are roosters going off at like almost 1 in the morning? It's just weird. So then I go to sleep. That night, I had the weirdest dream. I had a dream that I woke up in my bed in that house. I basically woke up in that same house and I heard a loud bang, 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 like somebody was knocking on the door. And I was like, somebody in the house? So I jumped off my bed. I opened my room door and across my room door, there's a bathroom. There's like a living room bathroom, kind of like a guest bathroom. And I see the door going pop, 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 like something's hitting the door. Something's there. So then the bathroom door just starts cracking open slowly, like just creaking open. And I'm like, what the f? So I'm thinking in my head, somebody's there. I run because I'm about to go confront whoever it is. Soon as I run to the door slams. Bam! I try to open the door. I'm pushing the door just bam! It slams back shut. And then I feel this presence. It growled. It was like a demon. Like a demon was in the house, and it just spooked me and scared me. And I woke up. When I woke up, it was 3:33 a.m. For those of you that know me, y'all know that's my lucky number. Every time I see that, I know that I'm being protected. I know that I'm being guided. I know that even when I went to the house next to my house has a huge sign that says 333 on it. It's just weird. Like every time I make some kind of big decision in my life or I follow my intuition, that number definitely pops up. So basically I wake up, it's 3:33, and that creeped me out. Just a coincidence that I wake up with a horrible dream like that and I see 333. I was like, that's just odd. I couldn't go back to sleep. I couldn't. It was just too scary. I turned on the lights and I stayed awake until about 7 in the morning. I walked out of my house and I went to a Lotus. Lotus is like a market, like a supermarket. They sell all kinds of stuff. I got some breakfast. I get back home and I knock out because I'm sleep deprived, man. Like I was up since 3:33 a.m., you know, just on my phone, on YouTube, whatever. Just couldn't go back to sleep because I was creeped out. As soon as I get back into bed, I have another dream. Dude, this time it was serious. I had a dream that I woke up in my bed and there was a girl next to me in my bed, facing the other way. I couldn't see her face, but she was wrapped in the blankets. She was crying. It was weird. And I wasn't scared of her. In the dream, it's almost like, you know, when you have a dream, you understand what's going on. You know, when you dream, you feel everything. It's almost like you're a part of the dream. It's all the same thing. And bro, I wasn't scared of her, but she was crying like she needed help. And I was like, hey, like, are you good? Like, are you okay? Like, and when I tried to like flip her over, she turned around and she was dead. Her eyes were rolled to the back of her head. She had a big vein on her forehead. That spooked me. I jumped and I woke up. And that's when I like texted my friend to help me get the house. I was like, yo, we need to talk. She was like, yo, what's going on? I called her. I told her, man, this house has a lot of weird stuff. I think it's haunted. I asked her, did somebody die here before? Like, what's going on? You know, this stuff doesn't really happen to me. I've had stuff happen to me before, but it was on some other stuff. It wasn't really like a ghost. It was some other type of stuff. It was so weird. She said she was gonna get the history on the house, so that was her mission. She spoke to the owner. While I'm in the house that day, I'm looking around. Y'all remember that book that I showed you to remember? I go into that third room in the house. And in that third room, there was also kind of like a weird vibe. Like that's where I felt like a lot of the vibe, a lot of the energy. I felt it the most. And I never really went into that room. And just the first day when I was showing my brother the house when I took that video. So When I go in this time around, I notice a book on the counter. And I'm like, what is this? When I look at it, it's some type of magic book. I'm not into magic. I'm not into that kind of stuff. But that book gave me a weird vibe. And the book was in Japanese. Later that day, Maud calls me. And she's like, hey, I got information on the house, whatever. She told me everybody who lived there. And recently, there was a Japanese man that lived there that had a Thai wife. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But my hunch was like, something's up with there's some type of energy in here. And I felt like that girl in my dream was kind of like stuck there, like she needed my help or something. It was really weird. But that's just what my intuition was telling me, like she needed my help. So anyway, that same day, I try to forget about everything. You know, I'm editing a video. And if y'all notice, I had that little sunset lamp on top of like the wardrobe next to the door. And it makes like a colorful light on the roof. And it kind of lights up the whole room. I just use that sometimes so it's not so bright. When I was editing my video, that light was reflecting on the ground. So from my peripheral, I could see the light on the floor. And I'm editing. I'm lost in my own world. I'm laughing at the video. I'm bumping music. You know, I'm not thinking about none of that. And while I'm editing, I see a shadow walk through that light, bruh. And I was like, oh, hell no, what the fuck? And I threw off my headset. Bruh, it was the scariest thing. I literally felt something just walk past me. Yeah, so that night I was like, nah. There's too many things happening. I'm not sleeping alone. I'm not staying alone. I called somebody over. She came through clutch. She spent the night with me. And it got pretty crazy because even that night when, you know, we stayed up kind of late and like at around 3 in the morning, the noise came again. And she was like, what the is that? And I was like, yeah. Cause I hadn't told her, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't tell her why I wanted her to come. I just said, hey, you trying to come over? She said, okay, sure. This is the scary part. We communicate through the translation app because she doesn't talk English like that. So I was honest. I was like, yo, this is what's going on. I've been feeling like something's been bothering me. But I'm telling her everything through the app. And she's just nodding her head, like understanding. We had a good exchange of like 5 minutes through the translation app. The last message I sent her on the app, the last message I showed her said, I could tell that there's something here, but I think she needs my help. I think she's just letting me know that she's here. And then the girl like understood that. And then we were both looking at the phone. And I swear, that sentence started erasing alone. I didn't even touch the phone. I didn't do nothing to the phone. That last sentence that said, I think she's just letting me know that she's here, started backspacing on its own. Dude, she looked at me with her eyes like this. And she clenched onto me like, yo, you got to get out of this house, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, you know, I understand how you feel. I understand she's scared, but I feel like I couldn't leave yet. I felt like there was something that I had to figure out, kind of. You know, like the pieces were kind of coming together. She ended up leaving. A lot of Thai people, what they do when there's a spirit that's like not calm or needs help or something like that, they'll leave food or they'll leave something for the spirit to kind of put its soul at ease. And something was telling me, like, I didn't have food at the time. I didn't have food, but I had a big bag of medicine that one of my ex-girlfriends got me. And I just have a ton of medicine. Ever since she gave me that, I've never used it. It's just a bunch of medicine. But I was like, I asked her, I'm like, yo, should I put like medicine at the window? Oh, by the way, the reason I wanted to put at the window was because that morning when I opened the door, the second day, the freaking blinds was open. Like, bro, I close every blinds before I go to bed. I'm not dumb. I'm really picky about that. I don't like to let not even one glimmer of light, sunlight come in the house. I don't want no nosy neighbors looking in my crib, like nothing. Like, I make sure the blinds are closed. That's just one of the things I'm really picky about. So when I walked out of my room and I saw that the blind was open, and it's open on the window that's looking directly into my room at my bed, like where my head is, where I sleep at my pillow. Like, I had an ominous feeling. I had a feeling inside of me like something's been watching me. It was hella weird. You just know when you know. It's like energy. It's a feeling. I had mentioned it to her. I'm like, yo, should I put like something at the window? And she was like, no, you need to get out of here. You need to, you know. And I get it. Most people, they would leave at a situation like this. But me, I'm trying to be open-minded. I'm trying to observe it. I don't mess with these things. I don't mess with them. But it's a lot. Like, where am I going to go? And you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to stay. And I also felt like I had to figure something out. So the next morning, after she stayed over and all that, this is day 3 now. You know, the last straw had been cut with the shadow going through the light. I'm already like done. And that's when I spoke to Maud. We were talking. She came in the morning. We went for lunch and she brought her dog with her. And then she had something to do, and I just told her, hey, you mind leaving your dog with me? And she was like, no, that'd be better, because I was actually thinking about dropping her off somewhere anyway because I got a meeting. So she left the dog with me. It was a win-win. I'm not alone now. Now I'm with the dog, and I know dogs have a sixth sense. I'm in the house, and you guys already saw some of the things that happened. It was just crazy. Like, when I get in the house and I'm about to go to sleep, Gracie's on the bed with me. Like, you know, she's sleeping with me on the bed. And right before I fall into like deep sleep, woo, 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 she jumps up, she runs up to that blind, to that window. And I already knew like something's been up with that window. She runs up to the window on 2 feet. She's barking at this specific spot. And I'm like, dude, there's something there. Like, it's just weird. I felt it. I felt like something was there. Check this out, guys. You guys saw what happened. At the moment, I felt like something was there. I ignored it. When I went to the restroom, I heard the dog barking again. Wow, 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 wow. I ran outside. I turned on the light in my room, and I stepped back. I get back on the bed, and I felt like something was at the window, and I was like, go away. I yelled at whatever it was. I said, go away. And the fan in my room just, it didn't even fall. It shot to the ground. Like, it fell down so quick. It just, boom, it exploded, shattered, pieces of fan everywhere. Yo, that scared the crap out of me. I yelled. I was like, yo, what the f-? After that, I was like, I need to get the out of here. So I called Maud. Maud came, she picked me up. Like I said earlier in the video, she has a big house. Thank you so much, Maud. Damn, another detail I forgot to tell you guys. Third day, Maud comes in the morning. Before we go to lunch, I'm telling her the whole story. She's freaked out because I've been updating her the whole time. I left all the doors open, the front door, the back door, because I knew she was going to be scared. She came in the morning, but the sun was out. A little bit of light was coming in the house. I just wanted to be a good vibe when she pulled up, and I tell her the story. She was telling me, man, this is really creepy, but I don't know, maybe you should leave. I'm like, nah, I think I should stay. She's like, no, I think you should go. And as soon as she says that, the back door slammed. And bro, Maud is my witness. Maud was there. She jumped. She said, what the fuck? I was like, bro, I'm telling you, it's something communicating to me. And this is the thing, guys. I don't have goals, nothing like that following me. It's that house. It's not me. I'm on good energy. I vibrate high. I don't got nothing like that happening to me. It's definitely just the energy in that house. And I think whatever was there, I've spoke to a lot of friends about it. They told me that a lot of times entities like that will communicate with people that are either in a really, really low frequency and just bother them and scare them. Or if you're in a higher frequency, you can also be aware of these things. That's definitely my case, because the hunch that I had was that this entity needs help. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that this entity was trying to harm me. I felt like there was another thing in the house. That first dream that I had when there was something in the door and it sounded demonic, there's something else in that house, and I think that it's bothering her. After everything, I left that house that day. After the fan fell, Maud came, I left. Guys, so I started looking back at the video with the dog at the window. Check this out. Yeah, it's her. She was watching me, the same girl from my dream. When I saw that, I was freaked the hell out. And I still am, like, even till now. But now I have more of an understanding of what it was. This entity, this woman, this girl, something happened to her. She needs help. I don't know what it is. I left the house. Note, by the way, when we were leaving the house at night, a car cut up in front of us and the license plate was 333. And I told Maud, I'm like, Maud, that's my lucky number. God wanted me to leave this place. I told her everything about 333 and how it's tatted on me. Like, this is really part of my journey. So that's how I knew I'm on the right track. My intuition's correct about the situation, and leaving was the good thing. And then after that, another car cuts in and Maud's like, yo, Oni, check this out. I'm like, what? I look in front, the other car had the license plate 333. That's how I know it was just like double confirmation. My intuition is correct. Yeah, guys, as y'all saw, I know the story's kind of all over the place. It's a lot to remember, and I've explained the story already to my friends, to a lot of people that I know. I've shown them the picture. They freaked out. I have a friend who doesn't even believe in none of this. He don't believe in God. He don't believe in spirits. He don't believe in energy. He's just science. And when he saw this, he freaked out. He's like, he couldn't even sleep. You know what I'm saying? So it is freaky. A lot of people see it. I've only showed a few people where they can't tell in the picture, but for me, it's clear as day. And I understand the picture. I even understand the entity's feelings by looking at the picture. She needed my help. She was almost looking at me with pity, like, yo, like, when are you, like, can you help me? Like please, like. And I think she was communicating that to me so I can get help. In Thailand, what you normally do is you call a monk. Immediately what I did was call the owner. We told the owner everything. She was also keeping up with what was going on. And she said she was gonna call a monk. So that's what we want. You know, we want the monk to come in and cleanse the place. After all of this, I got really inspired. And I decided that I want to make a short film out of this, guys. One of the things that I've been working on, that I've been telling you guys, is I've always wanted to make short films. I've never done it before. I've never acted. I've never done none of that. But this is just a desire that I have. And this is one of the dreams that I'm about to follow. So I'm going to start making short films. And guys, I already started working on the first one, which is based on this, which is a true story. My budget isn't great, you know what I'm saying? But I found the right person. I'm really blessed. The universe kind of orchestrated everything together. This is a weird way to orchestrate this, but it just happened this way. And I'm inspired, and I want to show you guys what I experienced through the screen. I'm making a short film on this. I'm going to show you guys a small little clip at the very end of this video, so stay tuned for real. But this is wild. Like I said, I don't mess with stuff like this, but in this case, I felt like I kind of just had to really know what was going on. A week later, I decide, let's go back to the house. I'm over here thinking that the house already got cleansed by the monk, but I want to film the short film in the actual house. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted it to be real. I wanted to get the right angle of the window. I wanted to get the same feeling that I actually had. I end up going to the house a week later. The night before I go to that house, I had a dream. I woke up in that house and I felt like a demonic presence in that third room where the book was. As soon as I woke up, I had an understanding, like, okay, the house hasn't been cleansed yet. What's up, buddy? Has it been cleansed yet? I knew the house hadn't been cleansed yet. Look at these guys. So I texted the owner. I'm like, yo, did you hit up the monk or whatever? She's like, nah, I haven't had time to. So I'm like, wow. It was communicating to me in my dream that, like, something was still there. There's still that energy there, even though we were gonna go record. So the first day I went, I still felt that pressure. But I was aware that the entity knows that I'm there. The entity is not against me. Maybe the other entity is against me, or maybe it feels like pure evil. It just feels terrifying. But it was a successful first day, guys. We recorded like 4 hours. More like 3. We were kind of talking and getting things together. Maybe between 2 hours was actually recording footage or less. But it was really good, successful first day. Like I said, my budget's low. I do have to pay to get this done, guys. And this is my only job, YouTube. YouTube doesn't even pay me that much. You guys all think that YouTube does, but it really doesn't, because I use a lot of music that's copyrighted. So what YouTube does is like, yeah, you can put your video, but you're not gonna get paid. Okay, sure. More than 50% of my videos don't even pay me. And the ones that do pay me, like, they're not even being watched. I really don't make that YouTube bag like y'all think. Like, there was a few months where I made like over $1,000. Last month I made like 200 bucks. That's it. This month I'm set to make like 50 bucks. That's it. I'm being completely real with y'all. I'm being transparent. I'll put a picture on there and show y'all how much I make. I am gonna roll out new ways for y'all to support me if y'all wanna do it. I do have a Cash App now, and buy me a coffee. It's actually buy me a pack or pow. But I'm gonna put those links in the description if you guys wanna help me out with that. It's really appreciated. I've never asked you guys for nothing. And even now, I'm not asking you guys for nothing. But I give you guys content, love, I give you guys energy. And I know that there's many people that do wanna contribute. So if you do wanna contribute, you can help me produce. You can help me continue the journey. You can help me continue my dream by supporting on these links that I'm gonna put down there in the description, guys. Anything is appreciated. I really appreciate you guys. I really love you guys. I've never asked you guys for nothing. I've never said do this. I don't even ask you guys like, comment. I add only at the end of my video, like, y'all never heard me on a video going, guys, like, comment, subscribe. You've never heard me on a video say that. But today, you know, I'm realizing you kind of gotta tell people, because yo, a lot of y'all watch my content, y'all don't even subscribe. I think there's like 70% of my viewers, I checked on my analytics, are not even subscribed. Guys, if you're watching, please subscribe, like, comment. I'm gonna be that guy now. I'm gonna say it because it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm doing this for y'all. I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and I know that I'm spreading light and I'm giving the world a lot of dope videos, views, good times, good vibes. The least y'all can do, I'm not asking you to send me money. If you want to, thank you so much. It's very appreciated. At least like the video, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Super appreciated. After the first day of recording, it was really, really good. I was really, really pumped. I ended up going to my friend's shop, Chiang Rai Social Club. He had like a jazz night that night. Steven, shout out to Steven. It was his birthday, by the way. Just passed recently. We had a great time. Thank you. And when I was there, guys, it was just crazy. Like, I met this girl that started working there.
And she kind of like overheard the story because, you know, me and Steven were talking about it. And she told me, yo, like what's going on? Like, you know, we didn't even talk details. But the chick came up to me. She told me that she has a sixth sense. As soon as I showed her the video that I showed you guys, she pointed it out immediately. She was like, there she is. It's a ghost. It's a woman. She's sad. What? I was like, what? Like, how did she know? She just knew everything that my intuition told me. She knew everything. And she was like, if you want, I can help you, this and that. Maybe you can put like a medicine by the blinds where she's at. I was like, what? Like, literally, that's what I thought about. I had the medicine that, guys, always follow your intuition. I knew I should have did it. But I listened to the shorty that was like, no, don't be scared. Bruh. Nah, like, my new friend ended up telling me that, you know, she asked me to send her the picture. She said that she was going to pray, but she was going to do some kind of meditation to help her. The next day, she ended up texting me, telling me that the ghost went to her, told her, you know, I shouldn't be scared of her, that she feels pitiful, that she just feels like sad. She was crying a lot, that she needs help. And she basically ended up telling me that there was some kind of black magic put on her that wasn't allowing her to go to another dimension and come back. Because, you know, I guess spirits can go to different dimensions. They can kind of flow freely. But this black magic had her kind of like bound to the house, bound to the property. And it was making her do things that she didn't want to do. So that's why I felt terrified when I was there. But I also felt the sense of she wanted my help. So everything happens for a reason. My friend prayed for her, helped her out. The second day of production, we went to the house. Guys, the house felt light. The house felt amazing. I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel scared. So shout out to my new friend for doing that. Shout out to you for helping the spirit. And we both like basically agreed that like basically me moving there, everything that happened, it happened for a reason. The reason I met her was so that she could help that spirit. So I'm really cool that everything got squared away. I don't feel nothing in the new house that I'm at now. Everything is A-okay, guys. So that's the full story. That's my supernatural experience here. A lot of Thai people talk about this kind of stuff. I never ever believed it. I never ever like even gave it attention. But here in Thailand, this is really, really popular. And now I understand why, because it is real. In my eyes, at least, it's real. I've had experiences with other things that weren't really ghostly, if you know what I'm talking about. But it was bad energy. It was other entities. Anyway, guys, it's going to be lit. This video is going to be lit. And now I'm about to roll a little clip and show you guys what's to come. It's going to be really small, guys, but I'm working on a trailer. Trailer's going to come soon. I have a lot of stuff coming for the channel, guys. Live Q&A coming soon. Live show coming soon. It's going to be crazy. I'm thinking maybe September 2nd, the first weekend of every month. That's my thoughts. That's my thoughts right now. We'll see how it rolls out. But stay tuned for September 2nd. That's when I want my first live Q&A to be. Q&A, tune in, guys. In the comments, tell me what time you want it to be. Saturday. Tell me on Eastern time. Tell me the region. Tell me wherever you're at. Tell me what time you want it to be so I can make sure we all tune in and we can get the most people on there, guys. The most people that we can. We're going to have a fun live show. I'm going to be answering your questions. I'm going to be dropping a bunch of news to you guys. I'm going to be telling you guys new stuff coming out, new things that I'm doing. You're going to freaking love it. And hopefully, also on that live stream, I'm going to have the trailer for the short film. It's going to be the first time I roll out the trailer. Right now, I'm just going to show you a tiny clip just to show you how dope the quality is. That's it. But stay tuned, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for all the support. I'm going to be that guy like I said this time. Like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all.